Good morning, everyone. It's Rivgal. Playing some more Hades. We
Closer.
are halfway through our
In the bag.
uh, Heat 1 shield run. First time using Chaos Shield. Most likely first of many. And we are going to go straight to Athena here.
No trouble.
We're using a Festive Fog build. Very high damage. It's got Demeter's bonus on it as well, so it causes chill. So I believe it is still stun within it, and then chill on top of that. Plus it does a boatload of damage.
Problem solved. Lady Athena, I know there's more at stake for you in this than just my plight. You care so much about this family. That care and your determination spurs me on. I'm ever grateful.
Perhaps there really is no time quite like the present when it comes to showing thanks to one another, my dear cousin. You've opened my eyes to the possibility, though I remain steadfast in my resolve to fight for you. Keep fighting, cousin. Fight from out of that eternal gloom. I trust you'll be joining us upon Olympus shortly.
Dash deflect. It's a classic for a reason.
Now,
There's a carp.
that's a cuff, all right.
And that's a Daedalus Hammer. So at this point we would really love Patroclus. Patroclus would be nice. Not gonna deny that, because we are down a couple Deathifieds already. Not doing great in that regard. These butterfly balls with the extra health from calisthenics just take forever to kill. Like, it's just annoying.
See that, Aegis?
Okay. Bull Rush deals 400% to armor. Attack hits twice but doesn't knock away. Bull Rush instead fires a piercing shot. So that would mean that my Bull Rush no longer moves me, which could be good, because I'm bad at this. But I think we're gonna take the armor. With the extra health everything has, I feel like that's the better choice. Hermes or a shop? We do have enough money to afford Charon's shop, but let's go Hermes. That was the correct choice.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I think we're gonna go God Gauge.
Refreshing.
More Athena? Out of these choices? Oh, it's the big butterfly ball.
All soul catchers.
I do keep forgetting to use my support. fun, though.
Deal with that blasted butterfly ball.
I really hate the butterfly ball. I'm gonna double check real quick here. Is that most recent one I got? Your Bull Rush. Okay, so it is the Bull Rush. Reflect causes. Actually, let's go Stubborn Roots since we are low on Deathified. That'll give us potential to just get constant regen. Let's go Demeter. How? Yeah, that might have been a mistake, but that's okay. My thought is that we can get one of her chill boons so we can actually get the damage over time on it. Whenever you cast, you get another chill bonus. And actually, we don't have another option, really. This one's okay. But I really would prefer the killer one. Killer Snow or whatever. Although, actually, does that work for her ultimate? Yes, it does. Okay. So we're going to take the risk here. We're going to go Arctic Blast because that's one of the things that can lead to her... one health every 0.8 seconds. Okay. That's one of the requirements for her legendary is to either have the killer. What is it called? Killer freeze. This could be going better. The good news is we have a very we have a build that will make us very stubborn, I guess.
A palm of power. Gods grant me strength.
Let's keep the Festive Fog coming.
Sharpen my senses.
Yeah, those are literally all the things that I'm actually using.
Some of Charon's wares.
Sure. We'll take all of those. Is this worth the risk? He said as he went into it. I feel like we can potentially get a Deathified here, still worth it. And then Dionysus is kind of a secondary concern, but we can potentially get his Festive Fog boon.
A strategic choice.
Punish use.
You wouldn't hang with me given the choice. I thought I had you sorted, man, but maybe you just don't appreciate the finer things.
That's not very nice, Dionysus.
Damned either way, I guess. His wrath.
can barely tell which ones are my festive fog and which ones are Demeter doing Dionysus doing stuff. Okay.
You know what, man? Just forget about what happened, yeah? Because I already did. I mean, it happens, right?
Take less damage in Festive Fog. That's what I wanted. Hey. And then we get Patroclus anyway. Fine. It's another Deathified.
And here I thought you must have given up already.
So I guess, I mean, even if it's just one, it's
Just checking up on you,
something. Shop. I guess we go
I'll pay for that.
both of these. Bonus levels from Palms, that seems good, but Sweet Surrender is also good. Let's go Sweet Nectar. We may get lucky and get an opportunity to sell it. Even better would be if we get an opportunity to sell it after we buy a couple Palms of Power at Charon's shop.
There is but one thing I shall give to you, Blackguard, other than the razor-sharp point of my blessed spear. You are resilient. Time after time you challenge us. Sometimes I fear I shall develop some sort of grudging respect for you.
I've no such fear myself, Theseus, though I appreciate you noticing. You're quite an inspiration, you know. I wouldn't come all this way to destroy just anyone.
To be destroyed, you mean? I see you, plain monster. You seek the glory of this fight before this crowd. You yearn for it. Then you shall have it. Your slouching form is but a laughing stock compared to my superior technique.
Meg!
Theseus. Spectacle, is it not? Olympians, aid us against this fiend!
I guess they're testing me. You're next, Bullman.
That cast damage is so freaking high. There we go. Sad day when
Enjoyed the show out
when
of
that
this
fight
chance.
goes smoother than the first ones. Like, I feel like I had a cleaner Elysium than I did the first two, than I did Tartarus or Asphodel.
Get out of here.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go with Lucky Tooth. Get our extra Deathified. Let's go with... Let's save our money.
Should I take the trade?
And actually, no, we're just gonna sell the Sweet Nectar right away. Like, it could be really good, but
To the surface.
I feel like that money is more
Okay,
worth it,
save the pack.
just in case. Basically made 300 gold off of it.
No more debt to deal with, at least. Lots on offer
I'm
here.
gonna go with this Demeter right away, so we can get Killing Freeze.
It's freezing.
And I guess we're gonna go with Aphrodite first.
Maybe this way.
And I still hate these rooms. We're not on a timer. I'll just deal with it. We'll just stay out of the way and blast the crap out of them. And we're already down to positive outlook. At least, that's another nice thing with that one. The damage, or the buff that it gives you. Also, just lets you know when you are at low health.
Dear Aphrodite, the incomparable beauty of Olympus is less difficult to fathom having already met you. I'm so grateful to have earned your favor.
My, but don't you come on rather strong there, little godling. Though I can take much more of your affections, you shall see.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Weak has a longer duration, seems fine. We are at pretty low health. Let's go with health next.
Purge boons for coin.
None of those are really worth it. We're probably going to take a death before we actually get through all of this, but there's a slim... yeah. Didn't even get to finish saying that there was a slim chance at it. Because of the freaking poison. Okay. Alvin, there's the Satyr Sack. You know, I may just go with what we've got. We've got 3 Deathified, pretty solid setup.
One Satyr Sack for one good boy.
We could do 2 Palms and Heart.
Thank you, mate. Palm power.
monsters.
Best boy.
Bye for now, boy.
Cerberus vanquished. Not. We're finally starting to get into repeated quotes, which is kind of disappointing, but considering that this is currently like one of my most played games on this channel and we're just getting into repeated dialogue, that's pretty impressive.
Defeat me, I shall face you here. Darkness. Now. Darkness. On my authority as Lord of Death, awaken wretches and defend your king. Prepare. I'm excited, no problem whatsoever. Brother Poseidon making time to meddle here.
Come on.
Quit it with this, father.
Why don't you tell your loyal subjects to stay out of this?
Darkness.
Not now.
Wow. Already back up to a greater call.
Harness the ocean's might.
That Hades boon, or that Poseidon boon rather, that gives you extra gives you extra god gauge when you are taking damage, is really good for me because I take damage more than I should, and when I do, I get rewarded for it now. Perfect.
Fall. There.
You know, this started out as a really weak run.
Boy, you speak none of this to anyone.
This started out as a really weak run. I lost really bad in Tartarus and Asphodel, but it ended up panning out pretty well. I feel pretty good about this one overall.
Yes.
Also, the Chaos Shield is
In
cool.
the name of Hades.
So, Festive Fog is a really cool spell. It seemed like he was taking damage. I did have Killing Freeze. Okay. Oh no, that's right. I took it at the end. Okay. So yeah. Just having those stacking chill effects, the extra damage, all kind of worked out pretty well. It's Arctic Blast, Killing Freeze, Ice Wine. So we're getting 3 sources of chill. I like chill overall. It seems like a pretty solid power and works kind of with my playstyle. So yeah. And that Poseidon ability really, let's see, what was that? Boiling Point, there we go. God Gauge charges up faster when you take damage. Really kind of paid off because took a couple hits and ended up getting extra max God Gauge at just the right times. So yeah, I'm glad that we finally beat this one with back to this one with Heat. We'll probably be trying another run with it at some point here once we get the Secret Shield unlocked. But honestly, I think at this point my next goal is gonna just be to try seeing if we can bump the Heat. Because at this point we have not... We're still only at Heat 4 on one of them. And instead of spreading out and continuing to do different things, I think I'm going to see if I can do a bow run next. We'll see. We'll see what I end up getting. There's also the chance that something unlocks or like we get some other ability, but...
There are a myriad of tales to be told, of both great deeds and of vainglorious defeats. And this has been a tale that falls somewhere in the middle overall.
We're getting close on our duos, we're getting close on our legends. Keep getting like one away from Zeus and Demeter,
I think.
and then not getting it.
Hypnos, this list has a bunch of tasks from I don't know how long ago. I mean, I took several of these last year, and you've already submitted this week's registrations. Why isn't that marked complete?
Don't you know it? I was just about to get to that. Then you showed up and I got so distracted it just kind of slipped my mind. It happens, right?
You need to focus, brother, or it'll be Lord Hades reprimanding you again. And that is not something you want.
Oh, I don't know about that. Last time I talked to Master, he made pretty clear he never wanted to speak to me again.
Oof, sorry,
I didn't think you had it in you.
How goes it?
Hey, there's Achilles.
Achilles, I ran into Meg's sisters out there. We didn't really hit it off. Meg said they're not permitted in the house. Not that I'm complaining, but what's that about?
Achilles has so much dialogue, it's really hard to actually get to his story.
They have not earned the right, lad, nor expressed any desire to exist here with the rest of us. Your father has assigned them to specific roles that suit their dispositions. They're not as sensible as Megara, in my experience.
That's what I was afraid of. Although fear is for the weak. What's the latest?
Whatever you do, don't get on Nyx's bad side. Cause of death, fall damage. Okay. I mean, I guess let's...
Have another bottle, why don't you, Father? Not like it's going to change anything between us, right? All the nectar in the underworld can't change what's already happened. Or change yourself.
You're probably correct. You must think it is my age that makes me obstinate, unable to change my nature. But I have always been inflexible. You think I'm proud of it? You call me father like it's an insult. I deserve the title only as a technicality, I know.
You could start being a better father at any point. There's no one stopping you but you.
Yes, well, unfortunately I am a significant impediment. You should be well aware of that. You were able to stop me. I have, thus far, been unable to do so.
Well, with that attitude...
One thing before you depart again, boy. Until the Queen's intentions with Olympus come to pass, not a word to anyone about her presence here. Do you understand?
Hey, you realize that Hermes already knows, right?
I do, but she won't have to hide forever. Hey, Orpheus, you know I've just been messing with you with those Dionysus tales and all that. Just trying to liven things up for us, mate.
Oh, Zagreus, there isn't need for such humility.
No, we already did that one.
I was kidding. Seriously. Nyx, you've known Megara practically forever. Well, before my time at least. So could you tell me more about what she was like back then?
I am pleased to see the two of you on better terms of late. Megara always was as she appears. Dutiful and quite particular. Thoughtful and dependable. Respectful.
Respectful.
Your Highness.
Definitely. I think I finally know a little more about how you must feel, Dusa. Working for Father, I mean. I was so intent on running away from here, but here I am.
Look, Prince, your father's always been a pretty scary god. And this is something between you and him. Though, if you can forgive him, I guess it means you'd stay. And I would like that, so that's where I stand. I know it's really complicated, though.
Yeah. Thanks, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to deepen my relationship with Dusa. We've done all the things, I thought. I feel like we've done all the things.
I can't, Chef. Seems fair enough.
Like, we've put so much into this.
Can't afford that.
Yeah. We'll just keep waiting.
Let's have a look at the old fated list.
Nothing new there. Pretty sure nothing new here. I'm assuming we can do 2 more into God's Legacy. And I think that's where we're gonna wrap it.
Can't
We'll
sleep.
probably pick back up next time with, I'm guessing, giving Skelly another boost. Probably picking out or buffing up one of our weapons a bit more. And I'm thinking, like I said, we'll see where the darkness bonus is. I might go with that. If it's something that I'm feeling relatively confident about. But just hitting either... I want to go for another higher heat run. See if we can try something fun and new, and like maybe pick one of the harsh conditions that we haven't tried yet, and see if we can clear it. 'Cause you actually have to clear it with them, and there's a few on here that I haven't done the actual, like I've tried them, but I haven't actually finished it. Is that 15 Titan's Blood would be nice, but obviously some of them are easier than others. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.